What's going on, guys? Your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. I want you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Before I get into this video, I want you guys to come back to reality, man. We all got to come back to reality. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because I'm about to break this video down so we all can understand the even playing field we're on. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying a lot of stuff, but they're not taking into account these facts. Okay, guys, after Terence Crawford moved up to 147, put on a beautiful display of power, speed, strength, bullied the bigger guy, and he was the little guy moving up to his third weight division. Now there's a crazy debate: Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence resume. Who's better? Who's going to win? A lot of people seem to be siding with Errol Spence. The reason why they're siding with Errol Spence, let's be real, is because of Al Heyman. He's an Al Heyman. I'm not going to say guys don't like Terence Crawford. They love Terence Crawford, but they side with Al Heyman guys because they don't want Terence Crawford with Bob Arum. You know, if Bob Arum is treating Terence Crawford good, Terence Crawford seems happy. So why not stay with Bob Arum? I don't have nothing against Bob Arum except the fact that sometimes Bob Arum says some stuff and then he doesn't do it. But all promoters do that, so we can't really knock him. Now getting back to resume, Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence resume. Guys, hands down, Terence Crawford resume is better than Errol Spence. Errol Spence only has 2 notable guys on his record. Now we're not gonna say this. We're gonna come back to reality. We're not gonna say, oh, those 2 guys that Errol Spence have on his resume can beat Campbell. Come on, guys, we're talking different weight classes here. We're just talking about resume. We're not talking about them fighting each other. We're talking about better competition. Say boxing facts over fiction. What do you mean? Yeah, we're talking about better resume, better competition. We go at 135 where Terence Crawford was at. Terence Crawford fought the best guys at 135, won the belt, right? He fought guys with notable names on their record and won the belt, right? Moved up to 140, beat a gold medal. Do Errol Spence have a gold medalist on his record? Absolutely not. Terence Crawford beat Gamboa, a gold medalist. He beat Thomas Delorme. He beat British Prescott, who beat Amir Khan. Errol Spence doesn't even have Amir Khan. You can say Errol Spence gonna beat him, but Errol Spence's resume speaks for itself. He only has 2 notable names on his record, which is Peterson. He has Peterson and Kell Brook. Terence Crawford's resume is hands down better than Errol Spence. Terence Crawford has 2 gold medalists. Errol Spence don't have no gold medalists on his record. Errol Spence been at 147 his whole life. So we gotta compare resumes, meaning their resumes, and not if those guys fought each other, because those guys are at a smaller weight class. Terence Crawford is doing something great by moving up in weight. Errol Spence been at 147 his whole life. He hasn't moved up in weight. So if we're going to compare resume, we have to compare resume based off of their weight classes. If they fought the better competition in their weight classes. And by far, Crawford has fought the better resume, fought the better opponents in his weight division. He cleaned out the entire division. Number 1 versus number 2, Terence Crawford versus Victor Postal. He won the Ring Magazine and lineal. You can say, oh, but Errol Spence wanted to fight the number 2 guy and the number 1 guy in Keith Thurman. Okay, he wanted to do it, but he never did it. We haven't seen Errol Spence fight the number 1 or number 2 guy in his division. Whether you guys believe he's going to win or not, he hasn't fought them. So since he hasn't fought them, we can't say his resume is better than the guy who's been fighting the number 1 and number 2 in his division. Terence Crawford has fought the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 guys in his division at 135, at 140. Now he's at 147. There is no way Errol Spence can compare to Terence Crawford's resume as now. Errol Spence only has 2 notable guys on his resume. He hasn't fought the number 1 or number 2 or number 3 guy in his division. No way he can compare.